Shanti. While giving us the practice of 5 drills, in the end, Avyakti brother was saying that just with one thought, you should be able to experience these forms, 5 forms. And that is only possible if we keep practicing as often as possible and as many times we do it during day, then start becoming our experience, start becoming our image. Then within a thought, that means when I want my eternal stage, I will be able to experience it. In the beginning, it's just the thoughts, but then that thought become experience, and then gradually I become that form. So when I become that form, then within one thought, 1 second, I will be able to emerge it. And then if I could emerge at the right time, then the power, the benefits, the blessings of that will also be experienced. So let us again, for a few moments, revise our drill of 5 forms. I begin my day early morning thinking of myself, of my eternal form. A soul point of light, pure, peaceful, loving. And then my Adi form, very divine. And then my worship worthy form. Then as a Brahmin, and an angel. यज्ञ रचते और यज्ञ में ब्राह्मणों के बिना यज्ञ संपन्न नहीं होता है। इसलिए ये बर्थडे अलौकिक न्यारा और प्यारा है। ऐसा बर्थडे जो बाप और बच्चों का इकट्ठा हो। ये सारे कलम में न हुआ है, न कभी हो सकता है। बाप निराकार, एक तरफ निराकार है, दूसरी तरफ जन्म मनाते एक ही शिव बाप है।
नहीं जयंती के रूप में मनाते हैं। ये साथ साथ का फायदा बच्चों से बाप का है। अभी भी संगम पर कंबाइन साथ है, अवतरण भी साथ है, परिवर्तन करने का कार्य भी साथ है और घर परम धाम चलने में भी साथ साथ ये है बाप और बच्चों के प्यार का स्वरूप। अच्छा
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, the inheritance of completion. The praise of your final complete stage is complete with all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete, completely viceless, completely non-violent. Even in your praise, the word complete or perfect is attached to every virtue. So check whether you have attained the inheritance of completion from the Father. To what extent have you become complete and perfect? Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 23 अकॉर्डिंग टू द ओम शांति। वेलकम टू अव्यक्ति परिवार। टुडे इज डे 23 अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्लोजनेस ऑफ टाइम become an अव्यक्त angel. Today's topic, the inheritance of completion. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay, and good day. It was beautiful Murli in the morning. It's Baba's love. Baba's love is power. You can go to Baba to feel being loved anytime after doing anything. When I say that sometimes in life maybe you make mistake, then you don't feel that I can go to, it could be parents or anyone, to get love because you are guilty of that. But for Baba, you just go to Baba. Even if you have done anything which is not right, Baba will love you. Why Baba will love you? Because Baba knows that you will change. You will become perfect. So it's like internally we know that I can go to Baba at any time for anything. I had been feeling since few days this eternal relationship. And there is only really one relationship, and that is with Supreme Soul, that's with God. All relationships according to part, karmic accounts in all the ages, in the whole cycle, kalpa. But there is only one relationship of the soul with Supreme Soul, which is eternal, imperishable. And it's so much feeling of just go to Baba. He had been talking about his heart throne. Baba had been talking about being garland. Today he was talking about his arms. He takes everyone in the arms. So there is always this constantly, this love from God. And if we absorb that love, we understand that love, then very naturally from you, others will feel that love. Love is not something you give, right? You have love. Then others feel that love from you. It's something, a quality which is more like a fragrance. When there is fragrance, you just smell it, you just feel it. Right? Nobody says, I have to give fragrance, right? Here, but also I found in India, they have very small size roses. Very beautiful, but lot of fragrance. So that's what, even this word, inheritance, one is that I make efforts, which I think we all have to. But other is claiming inheritance, feeling that Baba, whatever are Baba's qualities, we always say ocean of love, ocean of peace, that means unlimited and full. So for each one of us, if we have to become perfect and complete, because that is our inheritance. That means I had. Inheritance is something which you just have to claim it. You have it. Just have this kind of feeling inside that I was perfect. I was complete. That's where I began my journey in the cycle. But gradually, going through change of part or cycle of birth, rebirth, my degrees start reducing. And then end of Iron Age, there are no degrees of purity or virtues. And then confluence age begins. As Baba said yesterday, when you are in the end, you think of beginning. So confluence age is the beginning of another cycle. And then you start feeling yourself. You start becoming. So Baba is saying that in your qualifications or final stage, whatever that degree is, there is the word being complete and perfect. It's just like you have tolerance. You tolerate, and it could be long time. But then in the end, you feel that tension or pressure. And then how long I'm going to tolerate? But actually, when it is true tolerance, you don't even feel it. So that means you just gave up, no? You didn't become complete. But until the last moment, you stay calm, you stay peaceful, you stay very cool. Keep the thought, I have to pass with honor. So we all have qualities, we all have virtues, but complete. Whether it is physical, spiritual, mental, whatever way. Whichever virtue I need to pass with honor. Today Baba said, closeness and pass. So the praise is 16 celestial degrees, 16. So 16 degrees, generally they compare with the degrees of moon. When it's 15, right, it's a cycle. And decline and keep increasing, then declining, then increasing. So 16 degrees is like perfect. The light of the soul, the might of the soul, the virtues of the soul, purity of the soul. And of course, it could be art of living, art of doing. So kala could be degrees and kala could be the art. There is connection of love, purity, and creativity, because your insight that your purity is bringing something. In whatever way, in the sense of like your vision, your understanding, your doing, your speaking, everything will have that art, will have something special. Like Baba said today, that you will be alokik, spiritual, not ordinary. So 16 degrees, all virtues. Oh, I have all the virtues, but I am little bit weak in this virtue. I cannot just take it when somebody does like that or says something like that. If we look at everything as a test for us, look at my strength. So all virtues, but then again, it comes to complete. And then completely non-violent, free from violence. Even to have one waste thought for anyone could be a violence. Words, because they spread the vibrations. It touches the soul. So keep reminding yourself that I won't cause sorrow to anyone. And of course, nobody really intentionally want to do. But also, if we take sorrow, you will give sorrow, right? Where will it go if you have taken? So that attention of not feeling humiliated, not feeling left out, not feeling being less loved, not feeling so many. And this is so natural and constant. But that shouldn't be there, right? Nobody cares for me. The Baba cares for you. Baba is watching you. Baba is taking care of you. So when there is this completeness and fullness, then you are not hurt for anything. Because it's then violence towards one's own self. So as much we become full and complete, there will be natural, very, very natural peace and love, and there is no violence. That's a big power, and it's very connected with purity and love. So Baba wants us to feel that we are just claiming our inheritance. And there was always praise of being complete in my stage. So feel that it's natural that we will become, or we are becoming. And especially now, one should feel that stage of being complete and perfect. Because we have all those qualities. We are all Baba's all-round children. It's not we starting, right? It's only some percentage is left. Not many. And those little percentage has to be claimed and become complete. So as we moving forward, becoming angel from Brahman, and then angel to deity, just remind yourself of your inheritance I have to claim, and also during day, I have to be perfect, I have to be complete. Generally we do a lot, but in the end, sometimes we just give up, right? So when we give up, then it's not all virtues, it's not all the time. It's then percentage. So keep this aim, continue with that. When we take drishti from Baba, one of very important practice, completely detached from the body. and just be a point of light soul. So that fullness is experienced. Today I was practicing this, being a point of light in a very, very concentrated way. This is what I am. Completely free, detached from the matter, from the body. You could experience and naturally for yourself, oh yes, I am 16 degrees full. Yes, I am one who has all virtues. You are able to feel from your own self. That means seed is full, there is full moon, complete degrees and perfection. So it's very, very interesting, and we have to claim it. Baba wants us, and he has come to give us that inheritance. So keep reminding yourself, I am complete, I have to be full, I am full. So it's more natural, practical, and possible. Okay. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, the inheritance of completion, the praise of your final complete stages, complete with all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete, completely viceless, completely non-violent. Even in your praise, the word complete or perfect is attached to every virtue. So check whether you have attained the inheritance of completion from the Father. To what extent have you become complete and perfect? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Monday, and our schedule from Amritwala 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Evening meditation start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary, English series, and Avyakti journey. So now let's start Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 28th May 1970. In order to take a high jump, become light. You now have to put the slogan you were just given into a practical form. Young ones have to perform big tasks and show everyone. You must get all of them to write an agreement. No matter what the reason may be, no matter what the situations come in front of us, we will not sacrifice ourselves to anyone else. This is a true, firm promise, is it not? After sowing a seed, you water it, so that only then does the tree become fruitful. In the same way, what water will you give to all those who make a promise? In order to fulfill a promise, you need the company, and together with that, your own courage. You will be able to go across with both the company and courage. You have to stamp yourself so firmly that you do not go anywhere except via Paramdham and Vaikunt. Just as a government puts on a seal so that no one can open it, in the same way, all of you have to put on the seal of the Almighty Government. If anyone from this group becomes weak, Baba will receive a letter from all of them. Do you understand? Acha, this is the second Murli of 29th May, 1970. Signs of jewels who are close. Can you calculate how close the time seems to have come? Do you also have in front of you the aim of your perfect form, as well as your future qualifications? What would the signs of closeness? In some cases, when someone is about to leave his body, he comes to know about that in advance. You will also experience the body to be as detached as though you have adopted it and are making it function. The sign of a closed jewel coming closer is that the soul will constantly see in front of him his angelic form and his future form. He will experience those in a practical form. He will see his form of light in front of him and be aware that he has to become that. And he will also see his future form. It will be as though he has now renounced his present form and taken on that form. When you experience this, you can understand that you are coming close to perfection. There is the perfect form in one eye and the future form in the other eye. This will be as clearly visible as the experience you have of your present form. Whilst you are sitting, there will be the experience that you are not sitting here, but you're sitting in that perfect form. That effort-making body will become completely merged, and those two forms will emerge. On the one side, the Avyakti form, and on the other side, the future form. When you yourselves have experienced this, others too will experience it. You will experience it in the same way as when you take off one garment and put on another. This one will merge and that one will emerge. You will continue to forget this one. There is also willpower in this stage. In the same way, when something has been willed over, after it has been willed, the experience of the consciousness of that thing being yours completely ends and is no longer your responsibility. You receive willpower and you also experience that you have already willed everything. Everything including your thoughts, have to be willed. To renounce even the awareness of the body and to will everything, including your thoughts. This is might. Then there will be the stage of being equal to the Father. Being equal and being perfect are the same thing. You now have to maintain this chart. That chart is common. Then, even while having a body of the 5 elements, you will experience yourself being the form of light. You were told of the different meanings of the word light. Light means lightness, and light also means the form of light. Complete lightness as though you are moving along as the form of light, as though you are the instrument. When in the Avyakt form, you receive help in every aspect. Acha, Bab Dada meeting groups. First, are all of you moving along well in your efforts? What number aim have you kept? First, do you know what you have to do to claim the first number? In order to claim the first number, you have to observe a special fast. Fast has 2 meanings. One fast is to observe a fast, that is, abstain from eating. So what fast will you keep? Of purity. That fast is common. Everyone observes that fast. In order to come first, have the special aim that you belong to the one Father and none other. Have the awareness of just the one in every respect. When you observe this fast, you will come first. The other fast is walking fast, that is, making intense effort. A Maharathi is one who always attains victory over Maya, one who bids farewell to Maya for all time. Do you have complete knowledge to remove obstacles? You are master almighty authorities, children of the almighty authority. So, use knowledge to remove obstacles and always keep your stage absorbed in love. If the obstacles do not move away, then something is definitely lacking in receiving power. You have taken knowledge, but have not merged that in yourself. To merge that knowledge in yourself means to become an embodiment of it. When you perform actions with understanding, you definitely receive the fruit of success. Second, what are the qualifications of an intense effort maker? It was explained to you, who are called the obedient children who follow orders. Those who do not even have thoughts without being given an order. Only such obedient children are called intense effort makers. Maya salutes the almighty children of the almighty authority Father from a distance and bids them farewell. The Vallabhacharis do not allow their disciples to touch anyone. If an untouchable touches them, they have to bath. Here too, bathe in knowledge and imbibe such power that no untouchable can come close to you. What is Maya? Untouchable. Acha. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel, the inheritance of completion. The praise of your final complete stage is complete with all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete, completely viceless, completely non-violent. Even in your praise, the word complete or perfect is attached to every virtue. So check whether you have attained the inheritance of completion from the Father. To what extent have you become complete and perfect?
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो, संपन्नपन का वर्षा आपकी लास्ट संपन्न स्टेज का गायन है। सर्वगुण संपन्न, 16 कला संपन्न, संपूर्ण निर्विकारी, संपूर्ण अहिंसक, महिमा में भी सबके साथ संपन्न व संपूर्ण शब्द है। तो चेक करो, यह संपन्नपन का वर्षा बाप द्वारा प्राप्त कर लिया है। कहाँ तक संपन्न व संपूर्ण बने हैं। ओम शांति।
Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone.